the second hour of the Dawn program and on iRadio with me, HellenSamuel, and Michael Atit. And now we are moving on to our last item in the program. The National Minister of Information and Government spokesperson Atit has said that South Sudan has enough political space, citing that the presence of political parties with armed wings is constraining this space. According to Atit, the presence of political parties aligned with armed groups is undermining this space. He stressed that unless these armed groups are disbanded, meaningful political space will remain constrained. He made the remarks in an exclusive interview with iRadio on Tuesday. You'll hear from him shortly.
وزير الإعلام والناطق الرسمي باسم الحكومة في جنوب السودان أتنج قال إنه جنوب السودان بيتمتع بمساحة حرية بتاعت مساحة سياسية على مستوى بتاع الدولة. وبحسب أتنج وقال إنه وجود بتاع أحزاب سياسية اللي عندها ارتباط بجماعات مسلحة ده قاعد يأخر أو قاعد يعرقل الوضع السياسي في البلد. وأوضح إنه البلاد بتفتقر لأحزاب سياسية فعالة أو بتفتقر لأحزاب سياسية فعالة يستعمل جماعات المعارضة في الأساس كحركات مسلحة أكثر من كونها كيانات سياسية حقيقية. وشدد على إنه ما لم يتم حل هذه الجماعات المسلحة وإن الحزب السياسي الفعال سيزال المحدودة. أتنوك يتكلم في لقاء حصري مع آي راديو يوم الثلاثاء.
I don't think there is an issue about political space unless, they are saying it in the lenses of opposition itself. But as someone who have been one time, a civil society activist before I could become the first secretary, and again for 3 years and a half while a political activist outside, I think there is enough political space in the country. What is making the political space a little bit narrow is the issue of having parties that are armed. We don't have viable opposition group, we have arms group that are armed. You find people even calling themselves commander-in-chiefs when they are in actual fact in a civilian positions. They are in suits, they are in plain clothes, and they are commander-in-chiefs of their armies. So if this issue of arms group, thinking they are also parties, if it has not been discarded completely, then how do you get a political space? You are actually using arms. You are an outlaw, even if you are in town. You shouldn't be using arms. Okay, the only commander-in-chief that has a constitutional prerogative is President Salva Kiir, because SSPDF is a national army. If you say no, that's up to you. But it is a national army, so the president automatically becomes the commander-in-chief. But why are the commander-in-chief here in Juba? To give themselves political space. Now look, somebody like Hussein Abdel Baghia called, who in a broad daylight, came back and said, I am no longer going to be the commander-in-chief, voluntarily. So when he said he is not going to be the commander-in-chief voluntarily, that are the type of leaders we want now, because all the other political parties should follow suit to denounce their connection with the military. You can't be in Juba and your other forces are actually fighting alongside other militias outside there who have not come to town. So the political space is there for whoever is a politician. Okay. You cannot provide a political space for armed group inside the city. No.
الأستاذ أتنج ويك أتنج وزير الإعلام وناطق الرسمي باسم حكومة جنوب السودان كان متحدث في لقاء حصري مع آي راديو يوم الثلاثاء، وهو قال إنه في مساحة سياسية، في حرية بتاعت مساحة سياسية في البلد. وواحد من الحاجات اللي هو ذكره إنه في جماعات مسلحة بيحاولوا إنه يحتكوا بأحزاب سياسية وبيخلقوا نوع من الزعزع، وهو ذكر برضو انه ما في احزاب سياسيه فعاله في البلد اذا كانوا هم لسه محتكين بجماعات سياسيه. طيب في هذا الصباح الجميل احنا عايزين نسمع راي بتاعكم انتم مواطنين المستمعين، يعني انت بتشوف شنو، هل في مساحه سياسيه موجوده في البلد؟ هل في حريه بتاع تعبير؟ الناس ممكن تتكلم بكل حريه، وما ننسى انه الفتره اللي جايه احنا ماشيين لانتخابات، وبيكون في ضروره في انه يكون في مساحه بتاع اكسبريشن، ويكون في مساحه بتاع سياسه، الناس تقدر تعمل كامبين، تعمل حاجات اللي هم عايزينه عشان يقدروا يختاروا الليدرز اللي هم عايزينه.
Yeah, according to the National Minister of Information and Government spokesperson Atit, he said that South Sudan has enough political space, but citing that the presence of political parties with armed wings is constraining this space, making it difficult for them to be able to operate. And according to him, he also said that the presence of political parties aligned with armed groups is undermining this space. He said a lot of things there in an exclusive interview with iRadio. So right now we are asking, what's your take about all that you've heard from Atenyi Weke Atenyi? What would you say to that?
Hello, iRadio. iRadio? Hello?
الو.
Yes, hello?
مرحبا بغاية الأتيت.
Yes.
أنا المرة الثالثة.
كوشك اتفضل.
شكرا كثير. أخوي بتاع وضعتين الموضوع بتاع إنه في ممكن يكون في ساحة سياسية للأحزاب، لكن مشكلة بتاع الأحزاب إنه ما عندنا عسكرية. ده يصعب إن عمل يكون في عمل سياسي لجنوب السودان. فأنا أختلف من رأيي بتاعه لأسباب. أخي العزيز قبل أحداث 2013 عندنا جيش قومي، جيش وطني. عندنا شرطة وطنية. ما في إيجاد إنه الجيش.
Mali sota kigodo.
نعم.
Sota kigodo ركشك. تفضل.
أنا بقول كالآتي، اتفاقية سبق الرسل واضحة إنه كل اللجنة السياسية دي ويعني يكون ويتصلوا بالأهداف. يلا اللجنة العسكرية دي تقوم الجيش الوطني، نفس اتفاقية أنا بختلف شوية من وضعتين. هو بنفسه في البين فهم جرلات بيلبسوا يعني فنائل حمراء، يعني بتعبير أحمر وفنيل أحمر. هم أسيرين بالإسرائيل وهم سلاح ضرب الجيش. الشعبية في حكومة شهر من بناء عسكري بطريقة مباشرة، يعني ما مباشر غير مباشر، بطريقة مباشرة من بناء. إذا كان عندنا عسكرية يعني خطأ لازم كعامل عسكري ويرجع كعامل سياسي. برضه يجب مساعدة لكل الأحزاب الثانيين، لأن أصلا ما في حرية سياسية. حتى السياسيين الأحزاب الثانيين ما عندهم ذلك جناح عسكرية، ما عنده حرية، يعني زي ما يعمل سياسية في شارع بقولوا بجناح بتاع حكومة هو يعملوا ما في إذن من شرطة وإجازات الدخل، دخلوا الناس يعني دخلوا المكاتب بتاع الأحزاب في الولايات، حتى في جبهة هنا ما في حرية سياسية. فنتمنى نخليها الحركة الشعبية في حكومة يتنازل في عسكري، يمشي كجناح سياسي فقط، يخلي عسكريين نحن نكون جيش وطني جيش قومي بدون ان يزيلوا الاحزاب السياسيه، كل الاحزاب دي يحملوا انهم عايزين عسكريه، خلي كل دول يتنازل من جناح عسكري. شكرا.
تمام، شكرا جزيلا كوشك. شكرا جزيلا كوشك من اجل الاتصال. احنا هنمشي لفاصل إعلاني تجاري ونجي راجعين بعد شوية نشيل تلفوناتكم في الموضوع نحن بنناقش فوقه.
Attention, attention. Higher than normal flood levels are predicted this season. Prepare now and stay informed. Keep your family safe. Listen to early warning alerts on your radio. Act today to stay safe tomorrow.
This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Water Resources and Irrigation under the Regional Climate Resilience Program for Eastern and Southern Africa with funding from the World Bank.
Attention, attention, community. Malaria is dangerous, malaria kills, but malaria can be prevented. The Ministry of Health, UNICEF, and partners are bringing long-lasting treated mosquito nets to your homes through a door-to-door distribution campaign. These nets are for your protection. Remember, long-lasting mosquito nets are not for sale. They are free and clearly marked. Too many families receive mosquito nets but do not use them every night. Sleeping under a mosquito net every night protects children, pregnant mothers and their unborn babies and parents from malaria. To keep your net effective, tie it up or fold it during the day. Keeping your home tidy and your net in good condition so that it protects you for many years. Remember, do not wash your new net before sleeping under it. First hang it in the shade inside your house for at least 2 to 3 hours to air out the chemical. Wash your net only when it is dirty, not more than 3 times a year, and always dry nets away from direct sunlight, bushes and fences. If you see anyone using the nets for fishing, farming or selling, report immediately to your local leaders or health workers or call the toll-free number 6666. Protect your family, protect your children. Every night, sleep under a mosquito net. Clear bushes and remove stagnant water around your home where mosquitoes breed. Take your children for malaria vaccination as advised by health workers to strengthen their protection. Together, we can stop malaria. For more information, call the Ministry of Health toll-free number 6666. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from WHO, UNICEF and partners.
Welcome back again, and this is the Dawn Show for Thursday today, the 26th of February 2026, and we are still continuing here. And the main topic we are discussing this morning is about the political space in the country. Atin, the government spokesperson, said there is political space in the country, and the only situation that is undermining political space is the political wings that are associated with armed group. What is your take on these? Do you feel is the same or you have otherwise? Hello, iRadio. iRadio. Hello? I think we are having a problem with the lines, but keep on calling. You might go through.
Hello,
Yes, iRadio.
Hello, iRadio.
Yes, صباح الخير.
Hello, iRadio. Hello.
Yes, hello?
Hello, iRadio.
ظاهر في مشكلة شوية في كات النقص مو تقاس منا يا تقاس منا
The iRadio.
أنا جالس.
اوكي مرحبا اسمك منو ضارب من وين؟
اسمي جاستن جيفري ضارب من راجع.
يا مرحبا
جاستن أهلا في راجع كيف؟
ناس في راجع كويسين ما عندهم حاجة.
يس اتفضل. انت قاعد تسمع اي راديو في راجع ولا انت اونلاين؟
انا قاعد اسمع راديو في راجع.
اونلاين ولا في جهاز عادي؟
في التليفون.
اوكي في التليفون. نعم اتفضل معنا مشاركتك.
الله مبارك علينا، نمنا وأصبحنا كويسين، شاهدنا مباراة ريال مدريد ومبسوطين جديدا الحمد لله، وراجع تمام غير سوية.
اوكي
وجودي resident report ولسه نبيري في موضوع تنلنا جينا كشفوجو هسا political space.
مبسوطين نسمع صوتك من راجع. يس الو.
هاي راديو.
يس صباح الخير.
طبعا نور مايكل، انا صوت جزء بيك عشان قبل ما اعرف التليفون بتاعي ده ما هو بروبلم.
ولا اعمل لك سانكشن.
انت رحلت ولا شنو؟
انا بعيد والكلام بتاع وزير الوقت وجيزو صح وجودي شويه وما بتال. انت عارف التكوين بتاع العذاب بتاعنا في جنوب السودان من قبل الاستقلال وبعد الاستقلال اساسا في اسباب بتاع منطقيه. نشيل القضيه بتاعنا العام بتاع جنوب السودان من 55 مع اننا كنا سلاح الاساس الظلم والكل في السودان. لا طبعا العذاب لما نكونوا نار ويليام بين نار منو ما في جناح سياسي وجناح عسكري في زمن ده حق بتاعنا في زمن ده بتاع جنوب السودان. أنا ما عندي نقوة عشان يكون العذاب السهي في السودان، ما كان عندنا مقارنة إلا بالسلسلة. حاجة ده كان صح في زمن ده
كويس.
نحن نجي في SPLA طبعا والناس بالسلسلة عشان الناس حقه لما جاء عمل اتفاقية بتاع دكتور جندرن تماما يا هو حكومة بتاع السودان يقتنع في الكلام ده. الجيش بتاع الجيش الشعبي هسه ده ما بقول ميليشيات، ده ما بقى الجيش القومي المتفقين اللي هو بالدستور، والدستور ده خليه يكون الجيش في بلد بعين الجيش. ده صح بالنسبه للعاشه ده. الناس اللي بيجي الاتجابات وحكومه يمشي بنفسه، يمشي يعمل اتفاقيات، يعمل جناح عسكري وجناح سياسي ما صح. عنه العزاء حاليا هسه SPLM ده هسه بقسم في A وفي DC وفي أتو مع نفس الكلام. ما ممكن العذاب بيكون تقول يزيدي سبيلا وبيجاي سلاح يا بيجيب الكلام. انا بناشد البرلمان القومي بتاع جنوب السودان حاليا
ايوه
لما يكون بدستور يمنع حاجه اسمه انت زول جنرال ونربل جنرال. هسه يا كلام الجاري اسمه ثلاثه يعني هذا اسمه ونربل جنرال. انت سياسي وانت جنرال. الكلام ده ما بيجا لما تيجي وقت صح في هذا 100%. اذا الكلام ده ما كله التمرد ده زول يمشي غابه وكان عسكري وبعد شويه يقلب سياسي والله ما بيجي يا عتيق يا ماما بيلن ده دينا كلام ده بيتكلم عداي ولا عداي يا ملك البلد. ما ممكن انت سياسي وانت جنرال متعدد في الناس في دبابات. الهلال هو يجب الحاكم فعلا التطبيق ولا الدستور ما عنده هذا يكون الجيش. كلاب ده ما في الناس بالنص يكون الجيش. شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا جزيلا سلطان جوزيف. Talking about double standard, like you are a general in the army and at the same time you also are honorable in parliament or in the legislative assembly in the state and all this. So these are some of the
confusion.
things. Yeah. We don't know exactly which name to call. Hello?
Mama Hellen, Michael Atit.
Yes, good morning.
Very good morning, all of you in the studio.
Good morning.
You have very informative topic in this morning. We appreciate you. We appreciate IRADIO. Michael Atit, this is the main problem in our country. What Minister is about it, and it's good to allow her to speak about it. Number one is this army is being formed in 1983 and fought for 21 years. When we got independent in 2011, definitely got established as a national army. So
automatically, yes.
They have secured the goal. Yes? But secondly, in our country there's no political space. That's why political space is encroached by tribalism and tribal militia. So when you talk about this, when you talk about more armed unit right now, when they talk about like agreement to bring those forces together, they talk about formation of that, which is something not exist. You have to begin from formation, and that one is not correct. What is correct there at the time of the army is unification or integration. But those things they are being put there in the agreement to put political interest. Allow political interest to be entered to the constitution. That is, country is not in stability because the political leaders today has a tribal angle and has different agendas. The agenda is supposed to bring country to unity, bring people in a way that one leadership, you go to the people. There's no person now, right now, ready to go to people to say that I will do ABC, because if there is political space, it's supposed to political leaders to start now, go to the county, go to the country to talk about ABC. Later on, they will go for what? They will go for election. Right now, there's no that.
Okay. Now, how is that going to jeopardize maybe the process of the election that we are anticipated in at the end of this year?
The process in the elections, they are beginning like this. There is a political party. We start from chairman to that grassroots secretariat. And they are separate from the army. They are separate from the religious. They are separate from tribe. Okay? If there is that. And separate from government even. Party is supposed to have a center that is going to do ABC, to the delivering of services, to the changing of the bad government to the good government.
Okay.
We, as contributors in Tokyo, we are not critics to replace them. We are people that put views to change themselves, but they don't change themselves because what they put there is a political interest, which is not political agenda, which is not put political interest in place.
Thanks, Joseph. Joseph, sir.
That there is war within and there is political interest. When there is fighting outside there, political interest is definitely.
Okay, thank you. Joseph's take on political space in South Sudan.
Yes, hi Radio.
Yes, welcome.
It's me, community advisor from Board.
Long-time community advisor. Welcome to the show.
Long time indeed.
Yeah.
The minister says the truth. There is political space in South Sudan.
Okay.
The only problem, they hate themselves.
They hate themselves?
Yes, they hate themselves. You look today, and someone will look about your badness, and you will be removed. When you will be removed from your position, you turn that thing to be violent. That's why you see the government of South Sudan is moving forward. And the government of South Sudan, they have a lot of crisis in which they have not accepted that they are politicians. They accept themselves they are keepers, leaders, in which I am the stronger than other person, and who is that person overthrown me from my position. So that is why you see, when you see the dog move together and the new dog come to meet with them, to fight themselves. That is why you see, we the people of South Sudan, we supposed to accept ourselves that we are politicians.
we the citizens, we're supposed to accept that we are citizens of this nation. If you see we are mixed up, we, the citizens and the politicians, you see you will get a citizen talk like politician, and you will see a politician talk like citizen.
So, community advisor. So now, having said that, what do you think, what can you say to the politicians of South Sudan to move the country forward and have political space in the country?
Yes, my advice to the politicians of South Sudan, let us accept that we are politicians. And politics is a dirty game. If the bad people join and use it, and it is a good game, when the good people join, they will move forward and they will let the country to be in a one position and one channel. So let them, the good people from Egypt today, and let the people of South Sudan go together with them. But now, the politics of South Sudan to become worse because we recruit. Any person said, I'm a politician. So let us avoid and let us see who is a politician and who is not a politician. So let the government of South Sudan live appointed. Let the citizens come and elect their leaders. Whereby we will go forward.
Thank you. Let the citizens elect their leaders. That's community advisor adding his voice to the discussion. Michael Anakandera Sadoza to be eno. How do you know the good and the bad people?
There are some few messages that are related to also what we are discussing. Sabit Bab is saying ليست هناك مساحة للتعبير في الأحزاب السياسية في البلاد لأنه أي حزب يريد ملتقي عليه تقديم طلبات قبل موافقة ثانية. مثلا حزب الله مكول منعت بس المؤتمر الذي تم تسجيله داخل مكتب حزب من قبل سلطات الحكومة. أنا أعتقد البلاد ليس لها الحرية والأحزاب السياسية تعبر عن أنفسهم. شكرا سبت. في رسالة تانية من I think we have gone through this.
Yeah, we went through some of them, but yes, I could see a few here. Let me just have a look at some of these that came in. Wow, they seem to have disappeared, but yes. But there is here someone called Kot Goni Yakwach Roti saying, good morning, Mama HellenSamuel, Ustaz Michael Atit, and I readers, listeners, wherever you are. I'm watching from Cairo, Egypt, the land of the Pharaoh. Yes, keep the messages coming. Yeah, maybe we'll pick another call.
Yeah, we'll pick another call.
عزيزي المستمع إذاعة آي راديو، لما تشارك في أي موضوع على الإذاعة أرجوك تفادي تصريحات بتحرض أو بيشجع على الكراهية. إحنا بنشجع نقد بناء وآراء هادفة اللي بتهدف إلى توفير الحلول للمشاكل اللي بتواجه الدولة. إحنا ما دايرين ترويج للشائعات أو المعلومات اللي بتعتبر بأنها شائعة أو أغاويل. إحنا بندعو إلى رسائل السلام والوحدة بين مواطنين جنوب السودان. ده آي راديو، عينك على جنوب السودان.
صباح الخير، رجعنا لكم تاني واحنا لسه بنتواصل هنا نتكلم عن مساحة بتاعت الأحزاب السياسية والحرية السياسية. صباح الخير. يس.
ما طلعت من هلن سليمان من مرة ثانية.
يس سليمان مرحبا.
تعرف الكونكا أنا مثل الكونكا في الإعلام. If you say that we have something called the freedom of speech in our country, we have it, but the political space أنا ما عندي. because أصلا كده أنا ما أعرفه. يجب المسيطرة في الدولة من رئيس يجب الأمة له الأسفل. يمتلئ إتاسم قالت أحزاب سياسية جالنا من دوريات سياسية في أحياء بتجربة في أماكن مختلفة على مستوى الجنوب. ما في. إحنا شفنا يسكول عمل ميديا سياسية في واو، عمل ميديا سياسية في جبل كبير. لكن إحنا ما شفنا باقي أحزاب ثانية. لأنه دي من نفس المساحة.
هل الاحزاب السياسيه ده هم يعني نظموا انه عايزين يعملوا انه رالي ومنعوهم؟
اكيد يعني هم بيقولوا لنا درس شنو، لكن احنا يعني في احزاب سياسيه عندهم نيه ذريعه من تنظيم سياسي، لكن ما في نفاق كامل. ليه؟ لانه ذات يعني الاهداف الثانيه اصلا الموجود دي ما يكون دي كل كلام من حزب الام. عشان كده الحزب الام بيشوف نفسه هو الكبير، ما في ثاني خير بيجي بيجي شفتها. حتى الجيش بتاعنا ده، حتى الجيش ده ما قربوا من الحزب رغم انه اسمه بقى بتاع سودان بيبل سودان فورسز، لكن لسه يعني شكله كده يعني شبه تابع للحزب اللي هو اس بي ال. يعني في اي حاجه تقدر تقول الجيش بيجي وليس بيجي يعني سوق بيجي. أقرأ حاجة عملت الأتيت كده عملت شوارع كده تلاقيش الناس تجيها بتفوز ال ولا زول بتحرك يد السلام وبيسرع وفي جيش في الشارع ده بتعمل لك تحية بس بيشاف تجيها بتاع السودان بتاع SPL يعني هو بيتك الدنيا دي أزول يعني المسؤول عليه وما بيتك الدنيا دي هو صار من كده شفت كده يعني من كده بتسجل صار من كده ده لسه ما في الوجود بتاع الامن بتاعنا ما لهم دارين شو دارين تويا عملهم تويا عادي الجيش تيجي تقول فيه دي حاجه انا قال لي هذه دي احسن من الدكتور الحين فكان في تويا دي كان تليفون كامل لكن يا مايكل انا جبت من قبل كتير ما عندي فايده يعني اصلا عندنا جروب اكثر من 72 جدا ما في معارضه للحكومه من قبل ما بعمل اي حاجه لان قاعدين نشوفها مواطنين هذا بالنسبه لي بعدين كده كان يشيلون مره دي كل يومين ثلاثه حزب ولا حزبين عشان الناس على مستوى الشغل، لكن هذا كثير غير هذه السنه مشاكل جاب لنا على يعني مظاهرين لسه ما شرط السلطه دي واحد بيكون شال يعني دخل هذا البيت ما عنده مقر بتاعه كيف ما عنده مقر بتاعه ولا حاجه
ده احزاب بتاع بريف كيس.
شكرا لك سليمان.
في رسالة هنا من جون سانتينو بيقول صباح الخير لشعب جنوب السودان والوطن، تحية لك ماما هيلن ومايكل أتيت. أنا من جدلة مربع 5 أصبحنا بخير، نتمنى من الأحزاب السياسية إنه يتجمع والاتفاق بصوت الرأي العام وتقديم البلاد إلى بر الأمان من أجل الشعب والوطن، والسلام عليكم. شكرا كثير جون سانتينو. نتمنى يمكن الأحزاب السياسية دهم بيسمعوا
نعم
يمكن with the same suggestion by Suleiman that so many political parties and they are not effective, so if they could assemble themselves,
make a coalition
of one or two umbrella,
they will be stronger.
They will be stronger and their voice will be heard. Hello.
Michael, good morning. I'm Hellen.
Good morning,
David.
Hellen, first of all, before political parties, you must be a politician. That means you have a political background. All the politicians now in South Sudan, they were liberators from 1955 until 2005. That means they are not well informed about politics, but they are well informed about distractions and fighting. That means they need to be transformed so that they move from liberation to politics policy. When we come to the formation of political parties, they have just gathered these political parties through fighting. Because when you kill very many people, you are requested to come for the discussion. And when you come for discussion, you are asked to name yourself. Then you name yourself as a political party. These words that HellenSamuel came in. These words were the Shawa and OPP, because they were requesting to come for the agreement, and when you don't have a name, you will not come for the agreement. So they named themselves and they came for agreement, and they formed a government called Government of National Unity. When we are coming now for these political parties, every party has its own army. That is Sawa, they have Sawa army. HellenSamuel, they have SLA. Then SLA, they have their own SLA for some time years back. Now when we come to the real terms, can they really come to the real politics and they separate from the army? When you go to the agreement, there is a mistake written there that there is what is so-called unification of forces. When we were having national army, there will be no national army that can be unified with the rebellion group. They are supposed to be integrated when people are really for the welfare of the nation. Now we the citizens, we don't have army.
we are supposed to have a national army that is defending us as a citizen of this nation. No matter you don't have gun, you must be protected. But now, the one who's having a right in the country is somebody having gun or somebody with the political party with the money to be defended by the army. It's not supposed to be. Our request as a citizen, we need political space of which the politicians can make rallies freely without being defended by the army. And the army should be assembled so that there will be a national army that can defend the citizen, the territory of the country. Now, our politicians currently are the people who are fighting for position. You kill a dozen of the citizens, then you are given an agreement to get position. If you don't kill people, you will not get position. And this is where the politics is now in the country. This is not the politics. This is only a peer pressure of getting a leadership. Now, if you kill very many South Sudanese, you are given a position of being vice president or a minister or something like that, or a governor. If you don't kill the people, you talk using your own mouth only freely, you don't get a position.
But now, as we are heading towards election, David Magog,
we need our politicians to transfer bullets to bullets so that they can work. You make a peaceful politics so that through the box, the people will just vote for you. Instead of taking people to the bush to kill South Sudanese. If they finish, whom are you going to rule? Politics must be separate now from the liberation. You cannot kill the people to get position, but you just try to nominate and develop the people so that you can be a good leader who have people in this country. Because when we finish, you will not rule the land alone without people.
You need people to rule. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
David Magog's take on political space in South Sudan, politics in general in South Sudan. Hello.
Good morning, Mama Hellen.
Good morning to you too.
Thank you. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, bro.
Yeah, this is behind day.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Michael, as you said, actually most of the political parties are briefcase political parties. Nani siyasa betam taban. Tala mdishu fi siyasa fi duwal betal halam azaba siyasiya bi ashlu bakbar yahadi al-hizb al-hakim. طوال يكون في تحدي سياسي على مشروع بتاع الدولة والشعب يحسبوا انه حقيقة في سياسيين. لكن وين سياسة في جنوب السودان؟ سياسة قبلي، سياسة تعصبي، لأنه أصله سياسي بتاع متعصبين شديد. وأكثرهم greedy. يعني ما أعرف بيقولوا كيف بالعربي.
طماعين.
يعني طماعين بيجيبوا قروش بس. انت اللي تعمل يجب ماشي شالوك يجب حكم ادوك كم بوزيشن كده بوزيشن واحد لجوله بتاعك خلاص انت نعم انت ما بتتكلم تاني. وين الهدف بتاعك؟ what are the manifesto? Where is the manifesto of your party? Where do you form the party? You know? So that's why South Sudan is totally behind our politics. And this is when you look at the coverage of Kenyan activists, you know, clearly Lumumba, when he says that there is dirty politics. And this is what happened. So South Sudan needs political hygiene. Where the politicians should at least understand what is politics itself. What do you do to make politics? Because our politics is totally out. You take arms, you fight as some callers say, this is the politics. Why do you kill? Why do you displace women and young girls? Some of your posts will go and cause the rapes of those women and girls. At the end of the day, these are the same community. You will want to stand there. This is the politics. It's not the politics. Because whenever you cause a war, now you are a notorious leader. You are no longer regarded at a level of the political level. If you are a non-politician, they stand on the street, they call for the rallies, they convince people. I'm talking not to Arga Shabi and Buguluni. Actually, I have never seen that, by the way. Masal Mara Shukta, this is by Siasi, Dakhal, Unada Shab, there Kalamo, Badak, Referendum, Police, Molajay, Mr. Dagom. The food I just did yesterday, the man and I shook Uganda. By any number of months, should be Michael Minima.
معناته الأحزاب ده هم خايفين يعني ولا هم بس ما قايمين بدور بتاعهم المفروض يقوموا بيه كأحزاب سياسية؟
خايبين جسم كثير خايبين واكثرهم ما قايمين بدور بدام ما قايمين بدور السياسي بدام ما قايمين بهدف بتاعهم كيف خونوا العذاب بتاعهم لانه هسه until now I'm telling you there are collision not because there's no collision there are collision who are being brought by agreement شوف يا جماعه ناس عباره يا بكون انتم مؤمنين لما نعمل revitalize agreement people decide to make them collide they form OPP they form SAWA you know they form different umbrellas even national agenda all these were the coalition were formed by negotiators.
Yeah, OPP, National Agenda, and other political parties, they were under this umbrella called SOA,
yes.
South Sudan Opposition Alliance. Yes.
You know, now, when they were formed like that, what happened now? They split up. You know what happened? It is agreed, because it's bara nehna, it's bara hagwal, kalam saga bited, shajar. Zol siyasa kabir buko tshiji bilu mazol da.
So kalas diyan den kere wadilo man kelma shankan man tani mumkin mon bagdera akudu fikra bin nasal so taku.
Ana der na wari minu, ana na gulo mintu. Bullede there political liberation. We need to liberate this country politically, not gun, not tribally. We don't talk to. We don't need. That don't need me to go to my tribe and tell them. We need to sit as politicians in our party through manifesto, through our objectives. And start talking from today. We go to street because we are going to 2020 to get a little child come to So from today, if any political party, please start going to the street, start collecting your fee, start posting your flyers, start make sure that you are there telling South Sudanese, you start challenging the Asylum Party, you start telling what is not being done by ruling party.
Shukran. Start your preparations now. Michael fi irasail hina bitmesik be modode show ya kedeni shufum. Gadwech Mayuel Koryom is saying good morning to you, Michael, Atit, and Mama Hellen. Actually, this is a concern from a concerned citizens also. I'm watching you live in Amadi Yeyi Road. My concern to the Dawn show is let the government change the system of threatening people on the roadside during court day. And thanks, maybe he got he's one of the victims. And James Makur Cow is saying my advice to South Sudanese politicians is to act as exemplary to junior politicians. They should act good in offices if they want to see good performances of those they give assignments to. Okay. Secondly, they should embrace accountability to ensure efficient service delivery and trust from whom they lead. In doing that, one has to hold him or herself accountable before others. Okay, that's a message from him there. And we have this one from Garang Walmakechi. He's saying, I'm watching live from Nimule border. And Chotrial Bothhoth is saying, I'm watching live from Boardtown, Jonglei State. Yes, keep your comments coming.
Yes, hello, iRadio. Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. صباح النور.
صباح الخير HellenSamuel.
أهلا وسهلا مرحبا.
يوم الناظر من هو.
مرحبا بك لازر أصبحت كيف؟
والله كلامي ده ماشي ما تاديين لين ما نزول كلا كده. اللي بقول كلام تاعي ماشي ماليان. أجاب كثير ده أجاب لنا تاع في جنوب النزار. جانين هذا أجبنا بعدنا برانا نين هذا جبنا تاع في رقبنا برانا. جانين بولدت نين نازلنا من جنوب ده كان جنوب يكون دولة. النهاية النهاية جاء كتيرنا قبل فوقه وجاء كتيرنا تما فوقه. زاد بقيت ليلة جيدنا 5 نوع في دولة كل ما في دولة 5 نوع. هذا في شبكات بتاعنا يجي علينا أجاد الله بقيت لنا 5 نوع. هنا شعب قسمه بالغبان. وليه شعب الجنوب في زود في الجنوب. أي زود بيجي أقوام بتاعه ويجي أصلا ويقول لي يسمع كلامه. وزول لا يزول يجيبوا سوا بتوع ملاو في جيج يقول لا يسمعوا كلامي فجبوا يبدأ بني شعب ده في عرب ده
كم 60 قبيلة ده كله عندنا حق الجنوب. ما في قبيلة ليلة يا مجد، وقبيلة ده ليلة قال يا برفع راسه فوق، وقبيلة ده ليلة بقول نينا ونينا ونينا. ليه؟ أجوابي دول خلقنا، ربنا يا خلقنا. إذا بعمل زي ده أكيد ما يا خلقت ربنا. سو ربنا ده بجيب معنا لنا شعب تعبانين.
شكرا جزيلا لازروس من أجل المداخلة بتاعك والمشاركة معنا.
تقريبا هو بيكون آخر واحد
تقريبا آخر
زماننا بقى ما فيه
معانا. يمكن أنا ماشيين لنشرة الأخبار بعد شوية بالعربي وبكده احنا بنكون وصلنا للنهاية بتاع الحلقة اليوم من دون شو.
يس. وبعض الناس ذكروا ناس اللي دقوا تليفون وناس القاسمة وناس كمان يحاولوا وما قش الليلة بكرة إن شاء الله continue don't surrender continue calling us. أنا بقول لكم شكرا كتير. وأنا برضو برجع ذكروا زملاتنا اللي كان بورا برنامج تدون تا يوم تا الليلة بارية جونسون المخرجة بتاعت البرنامج. عندنا بولينا أتي السواق الجبنا بدري صباح وبتأكدوا بقوم بدري عشان نبوصل في الشغل بدري. وعندنا أوان موزيس ورا موقتنا تتواصل الاجتماعية. أنا كنت معكم هيلين سامويل
ومايكل أتيت ونتقابل بكرة إن شاء الله يوم الجمعة عشان إحنا نكمل الأسبوع سوا.